Today on the channel, we're back to the Jazzwares Fortnite figures with Agent Peely and Wildcard.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here. Welcome back to the channel for another Jazzwares Fortnite unboxing and review. And today we've got Wildcard and we've got Agent Peely. But remember, for all your Fortnite needs, be it Hasbro or possibly still some Jazzwares, hit up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. And these are some of the final ones in my collection of the old Jazzwares days. As we know, in 2022, Hasbro took over the license of the Fortnite figures. Now, as I always say in these unboxings, I know absolutely nothing about Fortnite. I don't know anything about it, never played it, don't know anything, but I know some cool figures when I see them. And some of these guys can blend in really well with your Marvel Legends and other displays out there. And that's why I picked them up. And of course, I'm always partial to food products like a big banana in a suit. But then there's guys like Wildcard that are really good and does fit into my Marvel Legends display as one of Kingpin's goons. So I do have that going on for me there. So we're going to do this like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there as well. So here it is. Let's start with Agent Peely. I don't know why, but the bright yellow banana. Is he a Chiquita banana? I think that's the most famous of bananas. But he is a banana in a suit, different heads, some weapons. There's just a lot to unpack here, and I guess we'll try to our best for our abilities. But you got Fortnite, you got Agent Peely. This isn't our first go-around with Agent Peely. We have the regular Peely. There's been a lot of Peelys. Obviously, I look at the shelves all the time. There's some 3 3/4 ones. There's some different ones. He must be a very iconic Fortnite character, possibly. But there he is. Very cool packaging with the white kind of frame there, but then that purple background against the figure really does pop. You can't help but notice these in the toy aisle, which we don't notice anymore because I think the Hasbro packaging is god-awful. That's just me. I really do prefer the packaging on the old Jazzwares versions. All right, there's Peely Fortnite. Same thing on the other side. Then you get to the back. Not a lot going on back here. No blurbs, no explanations of who or what Agent Peely is. It would be nice to have something like that for people like me that don't know anything, but is what it is. We got the cross-sell down below. Who do we got? Skull Trooper Inverted, 8-Ball. I do own 8-Ball. We got the Scientists, Meowscles, and Recruit Jonesy, and more coming soon. Includes 1 figure, 6-inch, and 7 accessories. Agent Peely, he's got a license to peel. Oh, does he ever. Does he ever. So we got some of that going on. So that's about all there is to it. Without further ado, let's get him out of the package, maybe. Maybe. We have to just tear it open. There it is. Gosh. Fighting me. It's fighting me. Pull it out. See you later. Goodbye. There it goes. Plastic prison time. Here's old Agent Peely doing Agent Peely things. A lot of accessories in here. A very good value, and I believe I got this one on clearance when it was brand new. I've had this in my collection for like 5 or 6 months, but somehow it went straight to clearance at my Walmart. So always check those clearance aisles. You never know what's going to happen. And for a clearance price below $20.99, $19.99, I felt it was a good deal, and I swooped in and grabbed it. So there we go. Out of the package. See you later. Up high, and we're off to the races. No stand with him. For some reason, I was thinking the Jazzwares figures had stands, but I think that's maybe the bigger deluxe ones. I think that might have been even a different company. Maybe I'm just thinking differently. I don't know. But we got weapons here. We got backpacks. We got a lot going on. We got this beautiful, gosh, you guys know. I don't know my guns. I don't know my guns. Like a machine gun, something very Army-esque. Not something you would see a banana shooting around here. Nice sculpt to this one. It is all black, except you get a little bit of gray down here on the magazine. Is that what it's called? The magazine? I think that might be right. You got that right down there. But very cool looking gun right there. And then we got a little handgun here, and it looks like it has a silencer on the end. Nice gold here and then silver throughout, so a little bit difference. Got some dings and divots in the silencer, kind of some extra sculpt there, so that does look really good. Fabulous weapons on these. Fabulous weapons so far. And then we get the patented Peely shotgun. In the traditional version of Peely, I have something very similar to this. Once again, you got the nice brown handles going on and then the silverish gray going there. So very good. 3 very good weapons here. Choose your own weapon adventure with your Agent Peely. You do get the backpack here, and of course his backpack is just full of bananas, which is a little bit strange, because does that mean he's a cannibal if he's going to eat these bananas? Is this his family? Is he trying to save these bananas? But to me, it looks like it's almost like a lunch bag he carries, and he's going to eat these later. So Peely could be a cannibal for all we know. But you get nice bananas. I mean, there's no denying those are bananas. You can tell the yellow, got the brown on the tips, black bag throughout. Fits into his back. Choose your own backpack adventure. Then you get extra faces with Agent Peely. So you got kind of that dumb look that I'm not a big fan of. You get one just like kind of a more normal look. And then the one on him is more of a stoic look. And I think the stoic look looks a little bit better, at least from where I sit. And as you guys know, right here at this table, that's where I sit. So, and then he comes with this weapon. What is this? It almost looks like a big banana. I have no idea. It's like a pickaxe, but it looks very strange. But then you got a yellowish banana color there, all black at the top. So nothing to write home about. He's carrying a gun for me. This is going in a baggie somewhere. So there it is. Now we get down to Peely, and it's a very interesting guy. It's a banana in a suit, looking like a James Bond type character here. The suit is not removable. It is an overlay here. It's got some movement to it that you can feel. Kind of slips up and down. The face is removed. You just peel this front off, and it there you go. You just peel it off and put it back in. Choose any of the 3 faces you want for Peely. Choose your own face adventure. He is peeling at the head, so it's very cool there. You know, it's Peely. Peely, there it is. He does have the articulation, much like the old school Marvel Legends Toy Biz. You get the hand articulation, double jointed elbows, bicep swivel, arms that go they don't go all the way around. They are limited a little bit, but you get enough that you need. The biggest gripe with Peely is, especially the midsection being a banana, you don't have an ab crunch, you don't have anything there. It's just kind of a block of plastic. And then you get the thigh swivel, you get the double jointed knees, you get the ankle articulation, of course the toe articulation. And then, I didn't miss this. He's got a little pistol down here at his feet. It is not removable, but is very cool. Attention to detail there, a little bit something extra. I'm going to have him probably with this little silencer handgun. I mean, it kind of fits the James Bond motif with Agent Peely here. Kind of put him with my other food fighter guys, the tomato heads, the beef bosses, things like that. Just a sucker for a food action figure like this, in this kind of scale, I guess. Very cool. Then, of course, we got the old Peely here. I might as well grab him out. A lot of reuse as far as the head goes, and a few little changes here and there. But you could move these face masks, face plates, back and forth between the two, which I think is pretty cool. But you got Peely in a couple of different incarnations. Peely during the day, just happy-go-lucky banana, and then at night, trained assassin, hired killer, whatever you want him to be, ladies' man, whatever you want this Peely to be. But very, very cool. Cool enough. And like I said, for clearance price right off the gate, I couldn't pass Peely up. It's just a cool action-adventure character. But now we got to turn our attention, and next up, we've got Wildcard. All right, next up from the Fortnite line is actually the first Fortnite figure I ever purchased, and this is Wildcard. Now, I have 3 of these already. This will be my 4th one. I had 3 that I bought at a toy store, I believe it was, and I got them all loose in a baggie for a really good price. And I saw these guys in the white suits. Of course, Kingpin was out at the time for Marvel Legends, the big deluxe Kingpin Build-A-Figure. I said this guy would go great with that Kingpin, as some hired goons with him. And the reason I got 3, well, they only had 3, and I always wanted one more, but he's a little bit more pricey as far as Fortnite figures go, and I finally found him for retail. I was very happy to pay that, and then I stuck it away and have not opened him. But he will join his friends, his 3 other friends. And the beauty of this figure, as we look at the packaging on it, he has different face masks. So you need 4 of them, 1 for each face. So you got 4 goons that way. Very, very smart of the Jazzwares team. Very cool for army building. You get them with a different face mask going on, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. And they are going to be my Kingpin henchmen in my display. Stick that brand new Hammerhead figure there, and man, you're off to the races. You got quite the display going on. Wildcard. A lot of stuff going on here. A lot of weapons, as we see with all these Fortnite figures. So then the other cool thing is you give each one a different weapon. Really sets them off to be different characters. True army builders. Absolutely love that going on. White frame packaging, orange background where we saw purple with Peely. On the side, you got Fortnite. You got Wildcard giving the old heart logo thing. I can't stand that heart logo. You will never see me in a million years do that to somebody. I see girls doing it all the time. Every once in a while, my kids will do it, and I just kind of put my head down in shame and say, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Throw the medal sign, I'd be okay with that, but this little heart thing, too Taylor Swift for me. Too Taylor Swift, not going to happen. You'll never see me throwing up the heart sign. But Wildcard, man, he's throwing it up all day long on the back of the package. Got the cross sell down below as we're used to. See what it says about Wildcard. Pick a card, any card. So there it is. The Ace of Spades is my card, as you guys know. Series 1, we got the Visitor, we got the Skull Trooper, we got Havoc, which a lot of people used as Firefly in their G.I. Joe display. We got the Rabbit Raider, and we got the Enforcer. The Enforcer looks pretty cool. I don't remember that one. Probably not going to go back and get him, truth be told. But let's get old Wildcard out of the package. Maybe. There it is. Get it on the side here. Pull it on out. Maybe. Come on. There it is as I mess my table up. See you later up high over the top. There it is. Wildcard about ready to come out. But first, the plastic prison. There he is doing Wildcard things. Very, very cool. A lot of accessories of this one, as I said. Pull the gun out. The backpack. There it is. Rocket launcher. And there it is. See you later. All right, let's get down to it. Let's get down to this backpack first. We'll start with, really do like the handcuffs on the backpack. Very cool look there. And then the handcuffs, they are not movable. You can't lock them into anything, but it just tells a little bit of a story. There's a little bit, choose your own adventure, use your imagination with this. It's a nice kind of Halliburton type briefcase. It is not openable. You can't open this up as far as I can tell. No, you can't. But it's a cool backpack. You can have him holding it in his hand, or it could be a traditional backpack, depending how you want to use the backpack or the briefcase, whatever you want to call it. So we got that going on. Then you get a nice handgun, nice silver gunmetal to it. Then you got black on the handle, so it does have a little bit of color variety, which is always needed. Just a very, very good looking handgun. No problems with this either. Then you get the big rocket launcher. This is where it gets a little bit goofy, as you got kind of a face painted onto the rocket right there. But I do have one of them with the rocket launcher in the display. You got to. But really good colors on this one with the green rocket, the black, the brown. Just a very, very cool weapon. This is a heavy hitter weapon for sure. He's got that. And then the weapon that he comes with in his hands, more of a street thug enforcer type weapon. And you got a big old crowbar with the silver and black attack going on. Very cool weapon. So you get a little bit of everything weapon-wise here. You get a briefcase with maybe a bomb in it. Who knows? You get a handgun. You get a rocket launcher. And then you get an old school street fight weapon, the old crowbar. So really choose your own adventure as far as what weapons you want on here. And like I said, going back to that army builder, it's so awesome to be able to have all these different weapons for him and different face masks, face plates, whatever we're going to call them. Just really, really cool. Then you get down to the cards here. You got the spade and you got the, what is that, diamond and... I don't know. I don't know my cards. Can you believe that? And I don't know if I've ever played a card game outside of Go Fish. So I'm terrible at cards. Don't know anything about it. I don't even know how to gamble. I don't know how to play poker. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I've never been a gambler. I've just been a toy man, a music and toy man. I'm just a simple man. A Renaissance man, but a simple Renaissance man. But we definitely got the all the characters of a deck of cards in the wild card, so you can choose what face you want, or like I said, buy 4 of them, use each face, and that's what I'm doing. And then you got the hearts on him right here. And I think that's the one I don't have on right now. So he'll probably stay a heart. But very cool. It's a suited body figure. I wish it was a little bit bigger. But as far as henchmen go, it's nice to have really big henchmen and then a bunch of little guys to make those heroes who are larger than life bigger, have them tear through some guys. And this is a good look here. It's a good look, I think. It's not too big, not too small, just about right. But very tight joints as we're used to with the Fortnite figures. Double jointed elbows, hands, of course, you got the hand articulation. You got all kinds of movement on the hand. The legs and arms, everything has great articulation. Double jointed knees, ankle articulation, and then, of course, the foot articulation. Bicep, thigh swivels, and bicep swivels. You got both of those going on. A nice white clean suit with black gloves, black tie, and a mask. Something creepy about this too is the nice thing is, hey, it looks very simple, but sometimes the more simple, the more creepy I've always found in some of this. And that's exactly how Wildcard looks to me. But a fabulous figure. And like I said, this is the one that got Fortnite figures on my radar. I saw this at a store, and it might even have been Books A Million where I first saw this guy. And I said, you know what? This would be a great army builder for Marvel Legends. And away I went, deep as I got 4 of these guys now. But very, very cool. I'm kind of a mixed bag on these new Hasbro Fortnite figures. We unboxed one guy. I couldn't tell you his name. Very similar to this, but an all-black suit. That looked good. I'm sure I'll pick up a few things if I find a deal, if I see some clearance, if I get something. I'm all in on dabbling on some stuff. You guys know me. And we'll see. If they look like they would go well with Marvel Legends or something else, I'll definitely pick them up. But I'm not just picking up Fortnite figures just to pick them up. And maybe you're doing the same. That's the perfect time for you guys to tell me in the comments what your thoughts are on the Fortnite figures. If you're deep in the Fortnite figure game, how do you feel about the Hasbro turnover? Do you like Hasbro better than Jazzwares? So far, from what I've seen, I like the Jazzwares more, but we're still early in the Hasbro line. We'll see, but I can tell you for sure, the Fortnite Jazzwares packaging, way better than the Hasbro packaging, at least from where I sit, right here at this table, as you guys know. But you guys tell me in the comments your thoughts on the Fortnite figures, and you made it this far, you might as well thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the old notification bell, follow along on all the fun on Patreon as you get this video and a lot of other videos weeks, sometimes months early, plus bonus content and all that kind of fun stuff, and monthly giveaways. Check out the Patreon. You won't want to miss out on all the fun there. Find me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, and ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. So for another Fortnite unboxing, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.